Now you might remember, we first tested the Lowrider S back in 2017, which we had cammed up along with the addition of some Screaming Eagle goodies. And man, did we love riding that bike, which we had for about 6 months. That was of course followed by the Lowrider ST in 2022, which stepped it up even further with the addition of the front fairing, panniers, along with a few other additions, transforming an already great bike into an all-round tourer. Then of course, last year, we saw the release of the limited edition El Diablo. Now this bike is part of the Icons collection, and it was also the bike our newest test rider Ali traded a Sportster S in for. And after recently clocking up just shy of 4,000 Ks on a round trip from Sydney to Adelaide for the National Hog Rally, I think she's found a keeper. You have? Okay, so now we take a look at the Fast Johnnie. And here's Johnny. Now the Fast Johnnie is one of 3 models in the 2023 Enthusiast Motorcycle collection of limited bikes featuring a factory direct custom paint along with some iconic graphics. As most would agree, the Celestial Blue with the white racing stripes looks dynamic and is available in the Street Glide ST, the Road Glide ST and the Lowrider ST, which we're currently testing here today, with a combined production limited to no more than 2,000 of each model globally. Okay, so where did the theme originate from? Well, HT say that the Fast Johnnie paint scheme taps into the iconic design themes featured on the high-performance muscle cars in the US through the 60s and the 70s. In fact, it was all inspired by the story of a piglet named Johnny, adopted in 1920 by Harley-Davidson racer and member of the infamous wrecking crew, Ray Weischer, which then became their official team mascot. The piglet was often perched on top of the tank for a post-race victory lap and soon became as infamous as the racers themselves. And the Fast Johnnie character applied to the left side of the tank also appears on the Harley-Davidson Screaming Eagle factory bikes currently being raced in the Motor America King of the Bagger series. It really is a striking and unique paint theme which attracts a lot of attention and a barrage of questions wherever you go. Now it's no secret that I've always been a big fan of the Lowrider models, especially the ST, which gives you the best of both worlds. A bike you can use to scream around town on before loading it up for a comfortable trip away. And if you've ridden a Lowrider ST before, you don't need me to tell you just how comfortable they are. That front end is just so balanced and predictable without any hint of wallowing through the corners, while the 117 Milwaukee-Eight motor with the heavy breather air cleaner gives you ample power when you crack open the throttle. The brakes are quite impressive too, especially with the twin 4-piston calipers at the front, accompanied with the 2-piston setup at the rear, pulling this 327 kilo tourer up with ease. So if you regularly like hitting the road for weekends away and want to do it in total comfort along with a touch of style, one of the Fast Johnnie models could be just what you need. Be quick though, because being a limited edition release, they'll get snapped up pretty fast. Now stay tuned as I take it for a ride and talk you through how it performs, how it handles, and what you can expect when you take it for your first test ride. As mentioned, the Lowrider ST is just so comfortable. I mean, that front fairing with the little screen has been tested in a wind tunnel and deflects the wind straight over your head. And as mentioned, that Milwaukee-Eight 117's got a lot of punch. It just handles beautifully. And I've always loved the Lowriders, but the Lowrider ST just takes it that extra step. So if you're in the market for a motorcycle that you want to go away on, and you want to spend some time around town on, the Lowrider ST is just what you need. So get on down to your local dealer and take a Lowrider ST for a ride. Even better, you can get your hands on a Fast Johnnie, and that's the ticket.